What's up, guys? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we took on the 4-second fortress, and a nice talking red boat brought us to this island to find a sail so we can continue on our adventure to try and save our sister. So, now that we're on Windfall Island, there's a few things that we have to take care of. First and foremost, we should probably go get that sail, am I right? Considering that's the whole reason why that boat brought us here. So, let's go talk to this Eskimo-looking guy over here. And here we go. My story's a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits, yet mysteriously only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say that you are a traveler as well. Oh, yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town Excuse me, I'm sorry. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? Perfect, I'll buy it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that. And of course, we get the sail. Who didn't see that coming? It's the only merchant in town that doesn't tell you what the item is before buying it. Yes, 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 you have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life in business. As well, treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. I will. Thank you very much, Eskimo man. Alright, so now that we got our sail, we can do a few other... That guy looks really angry. Anyways, we can do a few other things while we're here. One being... Hang on, let's go over to where it is. I don't want to ruin it too quickly. We'll go down this wooden little path and go into this mysterious back door that you might be able to walk by without noticing, but let's go inside it and see what we can do. So, this looks like a little jail cell, and if you go up to it, you can talk to this green-clothed fellow who is kind of weird looking. Kind of strange, but let's go up and talk to him nonetheless, see what he wants. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the looks of you, I'd say, sir, could you by any chance be a fairy? Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Not exactly, dude. Don't worry, Tingle knows without you telling him. Sir, yes, sir. Tingle is my name, and I've been looking for you and your kind, for I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet, I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Mr. Tingle, we're kinda not even fairies. We're kinda just a dude clothed in green because we're awesome. But I will let you out of your prison cell. Cause, I'm a nice guy. You know, I've been in prison once or twice myself and had to escape through a hole in the wall that was hidden by a pot. Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here's the Tingle heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kulu, Limpa, become an item. Awesome. So, he gave us the Tingle tuner. Now, this is actually something that we can't really use. Because it requires you to connect your Game Boy Advance to the GameCube, and I have a bit of a problem with that. A, I don't have a GameCube, I'm playing this on the Wii, which isn't really a problem, because you can still connect your Game Boy and stuff to it. But I don't have a Game Boy Advance, I don't have an SP, and I don't have a Game Boy like Micro either, but I don't even think those can connect to your GameCube anyways. I do have a DS Lite, and unfortunately those can't, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure they can't though. They cannot connect to the GameCube. Anyways, now he gave us the Tingle chart, which it's a C chart, and I'll explain those more in depth later. But basically, when you're on C, you can press up on the directional pad to open it, and it'll lead you to Tingle's Island on the Great Sea. And that's very important to go to later on in the game when we get these things called C charts. And Tingle can translate these C charts and tell us where certain things are located, and that is very important in the game. And we'll get more in depth in that later when we need to. Right now, it's not something you need to worry about. It's more towards the end of the game without spoiling too much. But actually, if you go in this cell, you can pull this box backwards to reveal a nice little hidden hole you got in here. And there's actually something in here we want to look. I'm going to switch into like the first person type view to make this navigation of this tunnel a bit easier on myself. There are a few traps in here that you want to avoid. But if you follow the direction I'm going in right here, if you're playing along, I don't know if you are or not, you should be able to get to where you want to go. And where we want to go is up over... I believe we're almost there. Keep going, keep going, keep going straight forward. I always get stuck in this maze. It's very confusing, but it is pretty... It's a little tricky to navigate, but we can get there pretty easily. Is this where we want to go? How come I don't remember this from before? There's a rupee right there. I believe we just went in a huge circle, which is... Oh, no, here we are. This is actually where I wanted to go. Alright then. Good job. Got on the first try. How about that, guys? Alright, so in this box, we have another item that we can pick up already, which is sweet. I love getting items. What do we have in here? I wonder what it could be. It is the Picto Box. It is basically a camera, and you use it to take pictures and stuff. And this is actually very important for a few side quests later on in the game. One of them, which we can actually start right now, and I think we will. I think we'll start that before we head off on the Great Sea. Now, to get out of this place, I find it easiest to just walk into one of these trapdoors and have one of these evil mice throw you out, and you'll end up right back in front of the King of Red Lions, your boat, down in the bottom of Windfall Island. So, see, exactly right in front of the boat. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Indeed we have. Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Awesome. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Set the sail you've got to Y, Z, or X, and press that same button to hoist it. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward, in the arrow that appears behind me indicates the wind's direction. Use a control stick to steer. If you wish to move more quickly, you should keep the wind blowing direction into the sail. You can always press A to put away the sail. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Did you understand all that? Yes, we did. Thank you very much, Mr. Red Lion. Ah, one more thing. When you are out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea charts. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, simply press up to open the chart and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let it carry us to the east. Well, I would, Mr. Red Lion, but I've still got stuff to do on Windfall Island. And since this time in this game doesn't really progress like it would in, say, Majora's Mask, we can spend as much time on this island and our sister will still be fine. So anyways, now that we've got said Picto Box, I'm going to go ahead and equip it to, I don't know, Z for now, I guess. Why not? Oh. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I need to grab a drink of water real quick. Alright, I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyways, so we want to go to this place right here, the house with the giant Picto Box on top of it. And in here is another Picto Box enthusiast, who hopefully we can talk to. This dude right here, kind of creepy looking. Why, young sir, I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine Picto Box there. Are you a lover of pictographs? As well, I was about to say photography there. There could be no villains amongst the ranks of Picto Box lovers. Take your time, look around. I implore you. If you didn't have the Picto Box and tried to talk to him, he would basically tell you to get out because you would cause trouble and whatnot. So now we can take a look at his fine gallery that's up here, and take a look around and whatnot. Ho 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 ho! Aren't those some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. They are indeed very good. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing. Wait, what? What? That's the creepiest hobby ever! By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless sailing far and wide the great seas, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. Actually, we do have to look at all of these pictographs to initiate some sort of cutscene. But if you look behind here, well, not really a cutscene, but a side quest. There's actually a chest back here that we can't get. There's actually two chests back there that we can't quite get. But we will get those in a moment. Right now, we're just going to check out all of these pictographs. Not a bad pictograph. Is that... is that not a rather mysterious statue? That statue's home is none other than the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There's a total of 3 Triangle Islands in the north and southern and the eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on its shores. Alright, so I actually cut out some of those, the rest of those pictures, because it was kind of just stories, and some of them were spoilers and stuff for later on in the game, not that it really matters. But after you check out all those paintings, and it mainly was for time's sake anyways, but after you check out all those paintings, what you're going to want to do is you're actually just going to want to leave the Pictograph store, or the Pictograph store, or whatever you want to call it, and then go right back in. And this will activate a sort of side quest type thing that we can start doing while we're here, and we might as well. So let's talk to this dude over here. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. You see, young sir, I have been studying pictoboxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. Sorry, I'm having such. I want to say photography every time I see that word, so I'm constantly just stopping myself. But I apologize for that. Anyways, young sir, I hesitate to ask you, but you could perhaps become my research assistant. Sure. Oh, really, really, and truly, my heart leaps at your enthusiasm, but I feel I must tell you the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant become an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Absolutely. Ha! You must share my love of oh my gosh, pictography. What is your name, young sir? Link it is it? Well, very well then. I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the dawn of the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall become my #1 assistant, Link. Now then, for my first command, a love letter. Do you know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of doom to love. That's kind of dark, dude. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of the individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Alright, so our first task is to go take a picture of a dude mailing a love letter to a chick who doesn't care. And that's what we're gonna do. Or this entire, sorry, I don't know why I said cutscene. This entire side quest done in this episode, but unfortunately, it's taken a bit longer than I originally anticipated. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode here, and then in the next episode we will continue on with said side quest, and maybe, hopefully, we can start going out to sea and start our adventures. But I really do want to get some of these side quests out of the way while we can, so that we don't have to do a whole bunch later and have like 30 episodes of side quests. So once again, my name is Matt, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.